wish I knew, everything I wish I do. Maybe you wish it too. Let me make your wish come true. True, you on my mind. Don't waste. Hello, Taurus and Grand Rising. Welcome to your weekly message. So, Taurus, this is not a love message today. This is going to be a message that you really need to hear from your guides, what they want you to know, what they want to tell you. So, Taurus, I'm doing it a little bit different this week. You guys know I stay switching it up on this channel. However, this week I'm doing like a little pre-game before I start each session or each reading. So I'm doing meditations to see what messages I can get, what downloads I can get before we start the card pull. And what I got for you guys was Taurus, the bull. Literally just like that. Taurus, ... aka ellipsis, the bull. And so for you guys, I feel like the bull really represents one, a determination to be persistent, right? But also a stubbornness. So we're going to see what energies come out for you guys, Taurus, but keep that in mind as we go through the reading. So let's see, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what is the important message that they need to hear? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what is the important message that they need to hear? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what is the important message that they need to hear? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what is the important message that they need to hear? All right. For Taurus, important messages, please, for Taurus. Important messages for Taurus, please. All right, we have put the effing phone down. Wow. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. All right, Taurus. So the first things first, they need you to get off your phone. They need you to get off technology. They need you to actually connect with human beings. Next is, it's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your ish. Whoa, Taurus. So I feel like there's a little bit of maybe blame game, victim mentality. Taurus, I feel like you're not really in your energy because you're too connected to cyberspace, right? I feel like you are almost like plugged into the matrix, literally. Like they need you to spend some time with actual people and to also start taking accountability for some areas of your life, which is important. Okay, they said, don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some effing alone time and you know why. So that's your overall energy from this deck. And I feel like for you, Taurus, there's something going on here where you've been maybe trying to distract yourself with phone time or trying to maybe even put in like work. Some of you guys could work from your phones or you could work through technology. I feel like some of you guys are like distracting yourself. You're not tuning into the real heart of whatever the matter is. There's something that's happening. You need some alone time to get to the root of that, right? And to not be blaming people for the things that are going on in your life because you're a grown-ass adult, right? You have to take accountability for the things that are happening. So let's see. And Taurus, I have to say this too, disclaimer. I say all of these messages with love. I'm just breaking it down to you. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm giving it to you the way Spirit's giving it to me. That's it. So let's see for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is the energy for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I just saw the High Priestess, so there's definitely a message from your guides coming through, from your higher self. So let's see. Whoa. All right, we got the Knight of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Okay, let's keep going. The Strength card. The Emperor has been coming out for everybody, literally. The Seven of Pentacles, that's Taurus energy, and the King of Swords in reverse, which is crazy because when I was shuffling, I did see the King of Swords and it grabbed my attention and then it came out as the last card. We have here the Seven of Cups, Venus and Scorpio. So for you guys, I feel like there's a little bit of confusion when it comes to a situation you may be in or in going towards options, even pursuing like a path for the future. But I feel like you're just trying to figure some things out right now. Let's see. The Ten of Swords here with the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys are overworking. Remember I was saying like some of you guys could work on your phones or on technology and it's like you're overworking or you're like using work as a distraction. I feel like there is a very confusing and painful cycle that needs to end. You need to be more loving and nurturing, I feel, to yourself. There's something you are, look, you need some alone time, and you know why, right? I feel like you guys need some alone time so that you can nurture and care for yourself, especially on an emotional level. There's something happening, there's a situation, or there's an emotional, let's say an emotional foundation that needs to be restructured, something like that. So I feel like for you guys, the important message is that there needs to be an end to this cycle of maybe even overthinking or letting your thoughts get the better of you. I feel like a lot of confusion comes from your inability to have a clear head, which makes sense because the King of Swords came out in reverse, right? You're not able to make sound decisions at this time or sound judgments at this time because there are emotional matters that need your attention. And literally, like, overworking is not like you're avoiding dealing with or processing feelings, is what I get. So there's an opportunity right now. Divine intervention has happened, and I feel like there was a trigger almost that it's causing you to like act a little impulsively or a little irrationally. And that's the strength right there, because you have to use all of your power to be in your power, right? To be somebody who is mature and stable. And like, all right, let's talk about the difference between the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. I feel like the Knight of Wands is somebody who's really like, they just want to have fun. They're not really experienced with life as much as the Emperor is, but they're still learning about life, right? They may make impulsive decisions because they're full of fire and passion, but this is somebody who, it's not very like committed to things. They just, you know, they go from journey to journey, figuring out life. I feel like this has been you kind of avoiding things, and now Spirit is shedding light on the fact that it's going to take a lot of strength for you to get out of this energy, kind of moving from experience to experience. I feel, again, in attempts to avoid really getting to the heart of some deep-rooted matters. Interesting, because when I said deep-rooted matters, they brought me to here, the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of planting investments, right? But when your investments are planted, they grow roots and they get rooted into the ground before they sprout up above the ground, right? I feel like there are some things that are rooted in you that are causing you to be in this Aquarian energy, right? This King of Swords in reverse energy, where your judgment or your ability to be in a very balanced, logical position, it's not there right now. Something's impeding on that or affecting that. And it's not a judgment, Taurus, right? This is just the energy that Spirit wants you to be aware of so that you can be proactive about it, right? It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You got to stop blaming people for your stuff. So maybe you are projecting right onto people in a very like reckless or impulsive way. This could even be somebody who has like anger things going on. I feel like Spirit is shedding light on a lot of things for you about how you've been maybe behaving, or how you've been I feel like behaving is the right word. Like there are some things you have been doing, some actions you may have been taking that are not really in alignment with your highest potential. This is your highest potential, to be the Emperor, right? Whether you're a woman or a man, it's your ability to connect with your highest and divine self, right? Where you have everything together. The Emperor is a combination of all four kings in the tarot. So you're emotionally stable, you're mentally stable, your physical life, Pentacles, is stable. And what am I missing? The fire. Your spirituality is in a good point as well, your connection to Spirit. And I feel like in your connection to Spirit, you are a little bit off kilter. And there's a need for you, like Spirit is shedding light on the fact that in your spiritual journey, there's a lot going on. And it's because you haven't yet, I feel, grown into this person yet. But you already are this person. You just haven't tapped into it. And that's okay. Again, there are some things that are deep-rooted in you that are causing you to have this misalignment in your mental space. And it's just meant for you to address it. That's all. So let's get some words of wisdom from your guides and see what they want to say. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Interesting. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We got Animal Kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So again, I was talking about spirituality, and I feel like maybe being out in nature, connecting with animals, if you have pets, you know, spending more time, quality time with them, because animals carry a very spiritual energy, right? They're very in tune with themselves and very in tune with nature. I feel like connecting with spirit through animals is going to help to ground you in a sense. I get a lot of grounding, even with like the greenery in this card. I get like grounding energy for you guys. What else do we have for Taurus? What else do we have for Taurus? We have stay connected. Didn't I just say? Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so we are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. So I was telling you guys, it's going to take a lot of strength for you to get out of this Knight of Wands energy, which I feel like is you journeying through life, but it's like you're going from experience to experience. It's like there are things you're meant to learn, and it's going to take a lot for you to master yourself. But it's because, or I'm going to say the starting root of what you need to tackle is something that's been planted in your mental, which is why we have that vicious cycle of thinking being perpetuated here, because it's a cycle that has been deeply planted in you. And I want to say it's been like from maybe your childhood or from years ago, right? But connecting back to source is going to help you. Doing that through animals, maybe, right? Like connecting to source through nature, but nature is filled with animals and wildlife. So maybe even going to a park and watching squirrels, stuff like that. Like, you know, I feel like you're meant to connect to the spirit of animals. That's going to really help ground you. And I feel like it's also going to help reveal to you like what this energy is about. Believe it or not, animals can teach you so much about yourself if you are really paying attention. At the back, we have find your center. Didn't I just say it's like grounding yourself? It says your outside world is a reflection and manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Again, I told you guys, it's all about checking in with yourself, right? Like, don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some alone time, and you know why. I'm telling you, like, you're an adult, stop blaming people for your stuff. You guys right now are needing to take accountability for why your reality looks the way that it does. And I'm telling you, it's also because there's something that has been planted in you from years ago, right? A thought form that has been planted in you that is literally disturbing the peace right now. But finding your center, aka grounding yourself, especially root chakra wise, because I feel like you guys feel disconnected in a way that makes you feel unsteady, unstable, right? And it's so crazy because you guys are known for being security, right? That's your energy, security, stability, comfort. And I feel like you guys don't feel that energy. You're not in tune with yourself right now. You need to find your center. You need to ground yourself. Root chakra practices will definitely help you guys. Type them in on YouTube. They have so many of them. I'm telling you, it's beautiful things. So let's get some last messages for the Taurus, and let's see what the energies are for you guys. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what are the energies for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what are the energies for Taurus? Whoop. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's see. For Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. First card out is Love Your Dark Side Too. So Taurus, let me tell you, first of all, some of you guys are really judging yourselves. You're really hard on yourselves because you're going through an emotional time. You want to project on people, you know, make it other people's fault. But that's your shadow, right? That's your ego. That's your dark side. And I feel like you're needing to love that. Some of you guys will look at this reading and like judge yourself for some of the, you know, the ways that maybe you've been behaving or some of the things that you've been doing, actions you've been taking. But Spirit is saying for you to love your dark side because that's the balance right there, right? That's the yin and the yang, the masculine, the feminine, that duality there. You loving your dark side is a form of alignment because your dark side is very much a part of you, right? It's not to say love your dark side and always be in your dark side, but don't hate your dark side, right? Because that is a part of you. So if you hate your dark side, you hate a part of yourself. We all have a dark side. We all have a shadow side. None of us are perfect, right? But Spirit is wanting you to show more love to your shadow side. Some of you guys have been running from your shadow side. Wow. Let's see. And then we have, it doesn't have to be perfect. And so this is what I'm saying. Some of you guys, like, none of us are perfect. And some of you guys feel like because you're not perfect, you judge yourself or you're hard on yourself. Like that Taurus, the bull energy, very stubborn energy. So it's like when something's in your mind, like it is there for a very long time. And it's so funny because that's this energy right here, Taurus, right? It's that energy of I'm planting seeds, and this is a card of patience because it's like slow and steady wins the race. Plants grow at a very slow rate. And I feel like what has been planted in you has had a lot of time to grow and develop and fester, right? It started as a thought form. I'm telling you that. Like, it was a thought, a belief, something that you held in your mental space that became more, and now it's affecting you on a external level, right? Again, back to this, it doesn't have to be perfect. I feel like you guys are, wanting to be perfect. You want to be this perfect person, which could be why you're even projecting, making things other people's faults. But loving your dark side you'll be able to see, especially with spirit showing you your dark side or your shadow attributes. You'll be able to see what you need to be accountable for, and that you don't have to be perfect. You're still able to love that side of you that isn't perfect. At the back, we have, I am connected to the earth. Didn't I tell you guys it's time to ground yourself? I told you guys it is time to ground yourself. Being connected to the earth as an earth sign is so important for you guys, because it's really going to help to ground your energy. It's going to help to get your mental right. It's going to help to charge that body, period. So you guys, your advice is really to connect with the earth, connect with spirit through animals, through nature, things of that nature, right? But staying connected is really important for you. So Taurus, this is what I have for you. This was a beautiful reading. If you enjoyed this, if this vibed for you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's keep this beautiful channel and family growing, glowing, and going. Until next time, Taurus, I love you, and that's it.